So I want to make this video about the Star Wars Acolyte show that was canceled. Because I want to give my 2 cents on why it was canceled. And not only canceled, but erased from existence everywhere. So, what has happened recently, past couple of months, is basically Kathleen Kennedy had said what her goal was always to do with Star Wars. And nobody really picked up on it. Nobody really paid attention that she wanted to change everything to do with Star Wars, okay? And kind of push the whole agenda of trying to make it where it's not a guy's show anymore, which it wasn't just a guy's show, it was for all family, but she wanted to remake it in the female image and just totally crap all over it. Okay? No one's gonna do anything to Kathleen Kennedy because she got George Lucas basically to sign the damn contract over to Disney, so they're grateful. But the people that they hired, instead of trying to be advocates for their own causes in real life, they used Star Wars to spread hatred. Okay? You basically put in the show that Jedi are against the galaxy's version of the gay and lesbian community, and that the Jedi are hunting them down. And you're basically labeling that gay people are witches. And you put so much fucking hatred out there. You also saw that they shit all over the chosen one, Anakin, being born from the Force, that the women did it, and that it was just, it could be a regular occurrence. It's not fresh. It's not important anymore. They also painted the Jedi as completely different than the ones we had when we grew up, where we was a pure definition of good and evil. They basically made the Jedi look like they were evil, criminal, pedos, racists, lying, manipulative. And then they also painted the picture of the bad guy as nice. Do you want me to cure your wounds? Do you want me to heal you? Do you want a relationship? Do you want me to train you to be evil Jedi, but then have a relationship with me, even though I killed your friends? Like, this is basically the complete and utter destruction of Star Wars through hatred. And then in the interviews, they laughed at the fans. They mocked the fans. They shitted on the fans. And the fans spoke back, and they didn't watch it. And the ratings went in the toilet, and it hurt their pocket. And then they were woken up to the plan. And Disney looked at it and like, oh my God, we allowed all these people to come into our company and we're not showing profit. We're losing money because they're pushing their woke agendas. And now it may end our company because we allowed it for so long. That you put out a movie like Deadpool and Wolverine, and they're like, oh my God, we haven't seen billions of dollars in a long time. 1 billion 2, 1 billion 3. This is what the people want. We want more of this. And then you have the failure of the Acolyte. The toys are not selling. The books of the High Republic are not selling. None of this garbage is selling. Nobody wants it. And they keep bashing people, and they attack YouTubers, and they attack well-known Star Wars YouTubers, and they put fake ratings in. And then Disney looks at all this and they're like, we're going overboard. People don't want this. Why are we putting out stuff that people don't want? We're not making money from this. Why don't we just get rid of all these people? and just make Star Wars what people want. Why are we going against the tide? Why are we going against the current? Why don't we go with the flow? Why are we trying to destroy the property that we purchased from George Lucas? There's no interest. There's no interest for fucking movies. It's getting killed because of the Acolyte. People, and then they look at the video game and they're like, what the fuck did we do? Like, why we listen to these people and giving them a paycheck and giving them money to make shit that people can't stand? So it's a systematic collapse of the Star Wars universe because they finally realized too late that Kathleen Kennedy and her people have sought to make money from Star Wars by destroying it. And then when she leaves, it's completely destroyed, but she's rich. And she basically shit on all the fans. She shit on the guys. She destroyed their thing, if it was the guy thing. She destroys the women because she's not about women. She's only about the women that she represents. Because God forbid you have a fucking Republican woman. They can't stand that. They're not against the gay people because if they were, they would rectify that it's okay for them what they do, whatever. So they're not really for the gay people. They try to make it like they are. And it's just all a sham. It's like all a sham. So they're basically scared. They're like, oh shit, we better not just cancel the Acolyte, but fucking erase it from canon and existence, because these fans will not accept anything we put out in the future. So if we give them what they want, if we erase this from canon, if we say it was just an Earth, like if it was just a Universe 2 or whatever, and don't even pay attention to it, then fans would be happy. Because you got rid of the cancer of Star Wars. And that's what they did. I mean, they were going to shit on Darth Plagueis and all Kyle and Mundi, Yoda. Like, what a scumbag that Yoda fucking knows about this and fucking they hide it under the rug. They're all assholes. They basically said that all the Jedi are evil assholes. So you just destroyed our whole concept of heroes. Our whole concept of, oh, this cute little fucking Yoda. No, they all suck. But they don't really suck. It's just those people have made it that way. And the whole thing of emotions, the girl's fucking friends that were Jedi got killed. And she's ready to bang the guy because she likes what he looks like naked. Like, that's what they fucking did with Rian Johnson's fucking Last Jedi. Like, fucking, she saw Han Solo die, and then Kylo Ren takes his shirt off, and she's all like, huh. You shit on, not only did you shit on the Jedi, you shit on the women, and the women's opinions, made it like women are fucking stupid also. So you bashed how many different things? How many different genders? How many different fucking ideals? You just bashed everyone. Same thing, Acolyte. The girl's friends fucking died. Now she's got the hots for this guy because she likes the way he looks. And she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck that her friends died at that point because she wants to bang this guy. And at the end, she's holding this guy's fucking hand. How bad writing is that? That's like, it's the worst of the worst. Your friends got killed by this guy. He's an evil bastard. Oh, but he made you lunch. He healed your wounds. And he says, hey, you want to get it on? And she's like, yeah, in the end. How dumb writing is that? Do they realize how stupid that is? That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. There's literally no characterization, right? And you would never care about that character ever because she could give a fuck that her best friends were murdered because all she's looking at is the Darth privates. basically. So you're basically shitting on women's choices and everything and make it like it's all about the sex. And you don't give a fuck about anything else. Terrible. Think about that. Think deeply about that. You shit on women everywhere. You shit on everything to do with Star Wars. And because it was such filled with hatred and hate, promoting of hatred and all that stuff, they had to delete every trace of it because they just didn't realize it. They just didn't realize it. He might as well have just put the Nazi swastika on fucking Acolyte symbol. Because that's basically what they just shit on everything. Everything. The biggest hatred thing ever, they shit on it. Who knows if it's destroyed now, Star Wars, because of that. You may erase it, and you may like say the Acolyte never happened, but people remember. That's the problem. So you're gonna have a really huge time. Like, you may try to make it the cutesy thing with the Star Wars with the kids, like the Goonies. Aww, but people may not take to it. They may not watch it because of the Acolyte. So, a good writer, come on, common sense. She should have tried to kill that guy, that Sith guy, for killing her friends. She should have actually just killed him. But no. Why would you want him to be alive, but your friends are dead? And then why would you get with that guy? Why? Because he showed you that Saul was a scumbag Jedi? So you fucking love him? But he killed your friends. Same thing like Rey. Kylo Ren kills fucking Han Solo. Like, why would you ever be in love with that? And don't give me this shit about forgiveness and shit. How many people was they gonna kill with the fucking device and kill planets and how many people did they kill? Fucking evil. You gonna make like, oh, I see the good in him, like Darth Vader? That's different between the father and the son. That was completely different. You know, his mom's dead, Princess Leia, Kylo Ren. His dad's dead, but then yet, you know, I don't know, man. I never liked the whole Star Wars. You know, if I could say definitively how to fix it with a simple answer, like, I did not like The Last Jedi, and I felt that was the point that needed to be erased. But I loved The Phantom Menace. I just didn't love that Kylo Ren killed his father. That pissed me the fuck off. And maybe you would have to erase that whole thing. Unfortunately. Because as much as I love Kylo Ren as a character, like, it doesn't make sense. It's never gonna be. You would have to erase the whole future. You would have to erase the whole thing from Force Awakens on to fix Star Wars. In fact, even with the shit now they're putting in the past, I mean, you're ruining the past now because you're putting shit out there that sucks. So you're ruining the past also, as well as. So I don't know, man. I don't know what the real answer is with Star Wars. It's a mess. Oh, it's a fucking mess. I mean, you could do a movie with Rey, and you could. I mean. Trying to think how the fuck you fix it. I mean, Luke should not even be dead. That should be a clone. Luke should be a prisoner somewhere. Maybe there's another Sith. Maybe there's whatever. You know, I mean, the only thing is you would have and bring Kylo Ren back, but you know he kills Han Solo. That's it. You gotta live with it. But like, it's just they should show Kylo Ren on Tatooine. You know, with her, like she cured him and nobody knows about it. But the only thing would be is maybe the way to go is to destroy Rey. I mean, she becomes evil. And it's not it's not a thing like, oh, she could turn back. No. The Emperor said, to strike him down. She did, and he possessed her, and that's the end of it. And Kylo Ren has to become Kylo Ren, even though he's Ben Solo. He has to embrace the dark side to defeat the dark side, but not, he's in complete control, but like he needs to be a dick, and he needs to like defeat her as much as he loves her, and he needs to get Poe and Finn and everybody to help him, and he needs to fly the Millennium Falcon, and it needs to be all that. Chewbacca, everything. Ben Solo's the hero, and Rey's the villain, and it's just, that's it. She just is possessed. She's done, and that's the way you make a perfect Star Wars. You make it that now these heroes gotta fucking deal with Ben Solo, and they gotta fucking embrace Ben Solo because he's the only one that can help them against fucking Rey, because Rey is just done. She's evil. She's gonna destroy everything. She's the Emperor. That's it. And that is the twist that you could win people over, because you could be like, you know what? The Emperor told her, strike me down, and she did, because she's an idiot. And guess what? That's what happened. And the Jedi were wrong, and they're all like, oh shit. In the afterlife, they're like, fuck, he took over. And that's it. That's it. Ben Solo shows up on fucking, and reaches out to Finn, reaches out to fucking Poe. Dramatic fucking scene. Battle, Chewbacca too, and then Chewbacca stops them from hurting him, because basically Chewbacca raised fucking Kylo Ren, so you got that connection. So then Chewbacca's reunited with Kylo. They have a moment. He talks about how he made a mistake killing his father, all that stuff, and then it's like a whole thing, because Chewbacca pledged to protect him always as a kid. So, he instantly gets the Falcon. That's his fucking ship, just because it was his father's. He's got Chewbacca, he's got Poe, he's got fucking Finn. Finn's in love with fucking Rey. Kylo Ren knows that. He's got the mask back too, puts it on. That's what you gotta do, man. That's what you gotta do, man. And then maybe you have another Jedi. Maybe you have, like a Sith, like Idris Elba, they were saying. And it's just Idris Elba and fucking Rey, and that's it. That's what you need. And Finn's a Jedi, and fucking Kylo Ren. And that's it. And then you have Poe Dameron too. Maybe he's with the Force too. But I would also introduce another element to that, and say that Billy Lord was another child of Leia and Han Solo, and that even Kylo Ren knew of her existence, but they wanted to hide it from everyone, even the evil side, because they didn't want no one to know, good or evil, that she had a daughter. And it turns out she does have Force abilities. She is Force sensitive, but her mother didn't want her to learn it. And it was a choice, because that would have brought awareness to her existence, and then people would try to corrupt her. So she didn't even want her to learn it, even though she knew her daughter was Force sensitive. And Billy Lord would be part of that dynamic. And she'd be like, interacting with Kylo Ren and Adam Driver, and it would be like a thing where that's the sister you didn't know about. And it would make perfect sense, because she really is Carrie Fisher's daughter, and that would be beautiful. Billy Lord announced as the child that you didn't know about, and it would be believable. And they would show little clips of her, gesturing to her like when she was alive, like Princess Leia, and absolutely, on board with that. Billy Lord, new trilogy, Rey's evil, Kylo Ren's back, but he's good, but then he's a dick too. Like evil too, but not evil where, he just like the dark side. He has a dark side, but he's really good. And that would be great. That'd be fucking fantastic. That, and he's trying to find a way to save her. You can't save her. Can't save Rey. No way. Done. The Emperor got to find a way now. A different way. You got to write your way, figure out how to stop the Emperor's possession of her. Like she's gone. That would be perfect, because you want to put the heroes on their toes, and that would be the way. Is like they gotta deal with someone they don't like. They gotta deal with Ben Solo, and they don't know what to think of him. You know, he's good, he's evil, what? And then, especially when he has the mask too, because he needs it as strength. You know, to get pissed off. They don't know how to fucking deal with it. But they need him, and that's the. I mean, I know I'm a writer. Thank you. You could take it, Disney Plus. Just give me credit, but you know, well, Disney in general, not Disney Plus, but you could take it. Just give me credit. But like, that's what you need to do. Perfect fucking movie. Perfect. Take it. Bye for now.